What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about whether or not I would ever stop stacking silver. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. The link will be in the description. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, and many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today I wanted to talk about something a little bit different. I wanted to talk about whether or not I could ever see myself stopping the whole stacking journey, or whatever you want to call it. And the reason for this is because over the last few days I've put out a lot of videos throwing some hypothetical scenarios out there using arbitrary numbers. What if silver did this, or what if gold did that, and what happens if this happened, or what happens if that happened? And I received my fair share of comments. I'd say at least 10 to 15 comments on those couple videos from different people talking about how they're going to be stacking for the rest of their life, or they're never going to stop stacking, or they're never going to slow down. They're always going to stack like forever and ever. And it kind of made me want to talk about whether or not I could see myself stopping. Now, the short answer is yes, eventually, but I wanted to talk about it for a reason today, and the reason for that is because I don't really see the purpose in stacking forever. I'm stacking silver to save my money. I don't know about you, I can only speak for myself, and I'm not a financial advisor, so nothing on this channel should ever be taken as financial advice, but for me personally, I don't want to die with a safe full of silver. I don't want to die and have just done nothing with my life but save money. That's not what I want to do. That's not my end goal. I want to use the saved up money as leverage to propel me in a different direction eventually. But for the time being, I'm stacking silver. And when I say for the time being, I hope to be doing this for at least a couple of decades. I'm not one of those guys who are hoping silver doubles or triples in value in the next 18 months or so just so I can flip the stack and then on to the next thing. No, I plan on being in silver and gold for the long term. And when I say long term, I mean 10 plus years. But when I say long term, I don't mean the rest of my life. Now, like I said, I see no purpose in saving and saving and saving and saving forever. I don't want to spend the rest of my life waiting. I don't want to spend the rest of my life really getting nothing done, because there are things that I want to do. So when I go to work every day, at the end of the week, or twice a month, when I get my paycheck, what do I do with that paycheck? First, it goes to the bank. Then a good portion of it goes to bills, food, tuition, all of the financial responsibilities that people have to take care of. And all of the money that's left over, I take a portion of that, or should I say fiat? The fiat that's left over, I take a portion of that and I convert that fiat into money. I take some dollars and I convert it into silver. Little by little by little. Over time it adds up. Just like anything else. Small, steady, consistent steps in the right direction will eventually lead you to where you want to go. Now, it obviously works both ways. Small, consistent steps in the wrong direction can do some damage. But in my opinion and from my perspective, I truly, honestly, genuinely, wholeheartedly believe that precious metals is the way to go when it comes to saving my money. I just want to save it. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm saving my money. And as I always say, if the spot price of silver were to jump up and gold were to, let's just say, stay the same, and the gold to silver ratio gap were to close in a little bit, take some silver, convert it to gold, rinse and repeat. When silver goes back down, go back to converting dollars into silver. Silver goes back up, go back to converting silver into gold. Ideally, that's what I would like to do. I know it doesn't always work that way, but that's just the plan. So like I said, dollars into silver, and if and when possible, silver into gold. But what's next after that? Ideally, what I would like to do is hopefully one day, after a couple of decades of stacking silver and capitalizing on the gap closing in and converting the silver into gold, I would hope that over a couple of decades, that gold will add up like crazy, and I'll have a really nice mountain of gold. The plan is to eventually take some of that gold, convert it into land, real estate, properties. That's what I would like to do. Now, am I saying that that's what everyone who's stacking silver and gold should do? No. You could do whatever you want with your silver and your gold. You don't have to stack it at all. You could stack it forever. You could stack it just for the sole purpose of giving it to a family member, your kids, your grandkids, your whatever. Maybe it's a savings account for them in a way. That's not me. I don't have kids. Not that I know of. And I definitely don't have grandkids. And I don't plan on having either. I don't plan on having kids. I don't plan on having grandkids. It's a savings account for me for later in life. But like I said earlier, I don't want to save forever. I don't want to die a saver. I want to take my savings and invest it elsewhere. Hopefully, enrich my retirement. I got quite a few decades to go, so I got plenty of time. But this is coming from the perspective of me. A lot of people watching this right now, you might not be just some college student. You might be 40, you might be 50, you might be 90 years old for all I know. So obviously we have different plans, we have different goals, we have different strategies, and I'm curious, everybody watching this right now, do you plan on stacking silver forever? Do you plan on stacking silver for the rest of your life? Or at some point, do you plan on or hope to cash out and do something else? Let me know in the comment section down below anything and everything related to stacking silver for the super, super, super long term. I'm talking 10, 20, 30, 40 years maybe. Or maybe you've been stacking for 10, 20, 30, 40 years already. I know some people have been. Some people have been stacking silver for the overwhelming majority of their life. I've only been doing it for a little over 2 years. But guess what? Another 20 years go by, I'll be able to say that I've been stacking for half of my life. Like I said, small, consistent steps in the right direction will eventually take you to where you want to go. Whether it's from a stacking perspective, a career perspective, an academic perspective, a fitness perspective, whatever the case may be. Small, consistent steps in the right direction will eventually take you to where you want to go. Now, with all that being said, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe for new videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 1,000 subscribers, so help us out. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, but we have a ton of other products as well, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, and many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And once again, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, how long are you planning on being in the precious metal game for? Have you been in it for maybe a couple decades as it is? And maybe you're hoping to cash out soon? Maybe you're really, fingers crossed, that silver skyrockets in maybe the next couple of months, next couple of years? Maybe you just got started and you hope to at least be in for at least 10, 20 years or so. Let me know in the comments, as well as what you plan on doing with your savings over time. Do you plan on saving for the rest of your life and that's it? Do you plan on taking your savings and doing something with it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.